So let's talk about early retirement, but I want you to completely forget the idea of it being some kind of fantasy. We're going to break it down as a practical, achievable system. Seriously, this isn't about winning the lottery. It's about following a blueprint.
Right off the bat, we have to tackle this huge misconception. The whole story of early retirement today, it's not being written by tech billionaires. It's actually being written by people you know, teachers, nurses, engineers, folks who just decided to play the game a little differently.
And this is probably the single most important mindset shift you can make. The goal isn't just to sit on a beach forever, unless you want to. It's about gaining total autonomy. It's the freedom to choose your work, your projects, your entire schedule, all based on what you're passionate about, not what you need to do to pay the bills. That little difference, it changes absolutely everything.
Just, let that sink in for a second. Really picture it. A Tuesday morning, no alarm clock, no frantic rush. That's not just some nice dream. It is the real, tangible result of a well-executed plan. It's a life where your assets are out there working for you 24/7, buying back your most precious resource, your time.
Okay, so how do we get there? Well, before we even look at a single spreadsheet or number, it all kicks off with a massive psychological transformation. It's about totally rewiring your relationship with money, with work, and with what you think a happy, fulfilling life is supposed to look like.
I absolutely love this definition from Vicki Robin because it just nails the true goal. See, financial independence isn't about hoarding piles of cash. It's about getting to that magic point of enough. That point where you have enough resources to finally, truly live a life that's aligned with what you actually care about. All right, let's get into the engine room. This is what drives the entire system. And you might be thinking the math is going to be super complicated, but honestly, the core idea behind it all is shockingly simple and incredibly powerful.
And here it is, this one number. This is what separates the old school retirement plan from the early retirement fast track. I mean, most financial advice says, save 10, maybe 15%. People on this path, they're aiming to save over half of everything they make. It sounds totally radical, I know, but just wait till you see what it can do.
Now this is where it gets really wild. Check out the crazy, nonlinear power of your savings rate. Look at that jump. Going from 10% to 50% doesn't just cut your career in half. No way. It slashes it by 2/3, from a grueling 51 years down to just 17. And if you can hit 70%, you're talking less than a decade. This is the lever that makes the impossible possible.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth is a 50% savings rate even possible for a normal person?